Dating a Chinese woman may completely change how you see love, relationships, and even yourself. It is not just about romance or attraction. It is about understanding a culture where loyalty, family, and long-term commitment matter more than anything else. The first thing you'll notice when dating a Chinese woman is that she takes relationships seriously. In many Western countries, people often date casually to test compatibility or have fun. But in China, dating is usually about finding someone you could marry. From the very beginning, she wants to know your intentions, your values, and what kind of future you imagine. To her, time is precious, and love is something worth building, not wasting. You might even be surprised by the questions you get early on. She could ask about your job, your family, your long-term plans. To some foreigners, that feels intense. But in China, it's a way to understand if you're trustworthy and stable. Relationships there are seen as partnerships not just between two people, but between two families. And that brings us to the next thing that will change your perspective, the importance of family. In China, family is everything. Parents often play a huge role in their children's love lives. They don't just care who their daughter dates, they care about his character, his education, his stability, and even how well he'll fit into their family dynamic. In many homes, love and respect for your partner's parents are seen as part of loving your partner. If you're serious about a Chinese woman, you'll quickly realize that winning her heart also means earning her parents' respect. Family approval is a big deal, and it's not just a formality. In traditional households, a relationship without parental blessing can face serious pressure or even fall apart. There is also a cultural saying that still carries weight. Mendang hu dui, meaning well-matched families. It doesn't mean relationships are only about money or status. It means balance, education, values, and lifestyle that complement each other. Then there is something else. Many foreigners don't understand until they see it, the pressure of age and marriage. In China, women in their late 20s are often labeled as Shengyun, which translates to leftover women. It's an unfair label, but it reflects real social pressure. Many Chinese women feel the need to marry before 30, and that shapes how they approach relationships with focus, maturity, and honesty. They don't play games. If she likes you, she'll show it. If she doesn't see a future, she won't waste your time. Dating a Chinese woman means you'll experience a kind of emotional clarity that is rare elsewhere. She knows what she wants, and she's not afraid to go after it. But China is changing fast, and so are its women. The new generation grew up during massive economic growth, studied abroad, and embraced global ideas while holding on to traditional values. These women are educated, ambitious, and independent. They want equality in love, someone who respects them, listens to them, and treats them as an equal partner. At the same time, they still value harmony, stability, and family connection. That combination makes them both strong and deeply caring. When a Chinese woman loves you, she tends to do it fully through loyalty, effort, and everyday actions that speak louder than words. And that's another big difference. Love in China is often shown through care, not constant verbal affection. She may not say "I love you" every day, but she'll remember your favorite meal. Make sure you're eating well and check that you're safe. That's her way of expressing love through action, not performance. Public affection is also more private in Chinese culture. Holding hands is common, but kissing or hugging in public might make her uncomfortable, especially if she's from a smaller city or traditional family. Love is something shared between two hearts, not shown for everyone to see. Communication can also be different. Many Chinese women avoid open confrontation. If she's upset, she may not argue directly. Instead, she might go quiet, expecting you to notice and care enough to ask what's wrong. It's a cultural habit rooted in keeping peace rather than creating conflict. Learning to read those small signals will make your relationship stronger. Another thing that might surprise you is her sense of practicality. Chinese culture values planning ahead, saving money, thinking long-term, and preparing for the future. Don't mistake that for materialism. For her, it's about stability, not luxury. A partner who's responsible and dependable is far more attractive than one who is just romantic with no direction. You'll also discover the influence of festivals and traditions on your relationship. Whether it's Chinese New Year, the Myo-Dam Festival, or Valentine's Day, which in China happens twice a year, these moments are full of meaning. Family gatherings, gift exchanges, and shared food are more than celebrations. They're how love is reaffirmed and relationships are deepened. Over time, dating a Chinese woman teaches you something powerful, that love doesn't have to be loud to be strong. It can be quiet, steady, and built on mutual respect. It's a kind of love that values effort over words, and commitment over convenience. It might challenge how you see relationships. You'll learn to listen more, to appreciate small gestures, and to understand that love can be both emotional and practical. You'll see that loyalty isn't about rules, it's about consistency. And you'll realize that in a world full of temporary things, there's something beautiful about a culture that still believes in forever. Dating a Chinese woman can change your life, not because she'll change who you are, but because she'll show you a version of love that's patient, sincere, and deeply rooted in care. It's not about sparks or drama. It's about building something real, something that lasts. So if you ever find yourself falling for a Chinese woman, remember this. You're not just dating a person. You're discovering a culture, a way of love, and a different rhythm of the heart, one that might change how you see relationships forever.